Welcome back, BrickForge fans and minifig enthusiasts. This is Armothe with another episode of Product Preview. Today we are going to go over the BrickForge crate piece, which was released a few years ago along with the World War II rigged series. We're going to talk a little bit about the shape, the dimensions, the dynamics of this piece, and hopefully you'll see it for more than just a fancy decorative element. Speaking of which, I really like to use these on the back of cargo trucks and trains. They just make such a great finishing piece, especially with the variety of colors they come in. So let's talk about the crate itself. It comes in two parts, a lid and a bottom. And the bottom is a 6x3 footprint, so that means if we were to put it on this plate, it's going to take up about 6x3 space. And it is meant to snap all the way on a plate. There you go. And it has the typical stud receptacles or tubes on the bottom, and we have the holes in the middle for ventilation and just to be able to take the lid off easy or to unsnap it from the plate easily. We found that helps immensely. And very similar to the original Lego crate, it kind of has this two-tier plank system just to replicate wood. And then the lid, here's the inside of the lid, just fits in there with the edge, has a nice little snap to it. And if you notice, the lid has these little nubs on it that resemble nails, just like you would have on a real crate. And we'll get to those in a second. But that is kind of the overall shape of the crate. We've had several colors over the last few years. This one in particular is the new medium dark flesh. And we've had several reddish brown, dark brown, white, dark tan. We even had a tan one. Most of these were available in the exclusive World War II character packs. A lot of them is sold out, and we've been receiving tons of requests to replenish that supply, and I promise we are working on that. One of our favorite things about these crates is the print. As you can see, some of them are blank, but the prints really make these things pop out. The medium dark flesh, for example, has the 384 cartridges in 8-round clips, and I believe they're all in bandoliers. These are authentic crate prints that we've seen from World War II. Here's a German version. It's a crate that's supposed to hold steel hand grenades, and of course it has the explosive icon on the side, just to warn you to be careful when you open up this box. We have a Meta crate. The dark tan one has 1,500 cartridges. And then my favorite, this is what I call the Roman Eagle standard print. And as you can see, it has a profile of a Lego brick in there. So the neat thing about the crates is obviously they can hold things inside of them. And I'm about to show you the capacity. Now, we didn't make them very deep, but we felt that the height of this crate was pretty accurate to a Lego figure. And just to demonstrate, I'm going to bring over a space alien. I think it's Cranks. So it comes right up to about the waist. And if you were to receive a crate, or if you've ever worked with crates, most of them aren't going to be much higher than your waist, because then they get extremely heavy to lift. So proportionally, we're right on with these. We already showed you when you open them up, but in this case, you could pop open some secret golden weapons. So in this case, we might have somebody who uses the Eagle standard, trying to spirit away secret relics for their cause. Here we have a bunch of grenades. Careful. And in this crate, we got some rifles. We've got a Springfield and a Gewehr in there. It holds about 2 rifles pretty easily. No more than that or you won't be able to close the top. The medic crate, we just got some more ammo pouches and a satchel hiding in there. And we'll come back to that one in a bit. And then the dark tan, let's see what's hiding in here. Oh, a bunch of guns. Big surprise. So we got a Luger. I'm sorry, not a Luger. Yeah, that's a Luger. And then a MP40, and then a more modern AR-15 based rifle. I don't know if we got anything hiding. Nope, that one's empty. So one thing noticed is when we open it up, we do have studs in there. Why did you bother putting studs in there? Well, we really like the idea of putting the BrickForge bottles in the crate. And granted, you can't put the lid on top, but again, like most of our weapons, these are meant to enhance your MOCs. And a row of bottles sitting on a crate that may be sitting in the back of a truck enhances. So we really like that feature. Now, getting back to the lid, we noticed those little pegs on the top that are supposed to simulate nail holes, or I'm sorry, just nails. If you've used the rigged system, you can see that these are meant to secure all sorts of other items to the crate. And we really like this feature because, again, you can kind of decorate and set up your scene however you want. I'm having a little trouble with the grenade here. And you can have a room full of crates that have a whole bunch of different objects on them. And I just think that is a testament to the versatility of BrickForge products. Now, you can't, unfortunately, fit helmets in there. They're just a little too big. And again, we could have designed a crate that would fit helmets, but it would have been a lot deeper, probably up to the minifig's shoulder, and that would have been just way out of scale, too much for our personal preferences. We can put a shield in there and still manage to get the lid on. So there are a bunch of different tools and utensils and weaponry that you can tuck away in the BrickForge crate. I'm pretty happy with how the design came out. And the neat thing about these crates is they do stack. Come off there. And they're not a perfect Lego snap. Okay? They stack and they're not going to get knocked off because of the nail and the pegs and then these 2 planks here. So they do stack pretty well. But they don't stack because of a Lego connection, because we don't have studs on the lid that would fit into the stud receptacles on the bottom. There's not going to be that hard snap, but they do stack. So if you want to have a garage or a train yard or a warehouse full of these crates and you want to stack them, and they make some really neat visual elements in terms of the various colors we have, it works. That's all I really wanted to show you with the BrickForge crates. We do have a few available for sale on our website now, at least 5 different colors, and I think 2 with a blank lid, and but most of them are printed. So I hope you really like the crates. Be sure to check them out, and I'll see you at our next episode for our product previews.